Hello guys, what's up? So it is time to take a new chapter of class 8 polity of NCERT textbook, that is understanding laws. So here an important term is here rule of law. You may have heard a lot of times this term rule of law. So rule of law means all laws apply equal to all citizens of the country and no one can be above the law. So as per the rule of law by our constitution, all laws apply equally to all. Okay, all laws apply equally to all citizens of the country and no one can be above the law. So in the case of law, all citizens comes equal in front of it. The law cannot discriminate between persons on the basis of their religion, caste or gender, etc. So no law can discriminate between persons on the basis of their religion, caste or gender. Any crime or violation of law has a specific punishment as well as process through which the guilt of the person has to be established. So, if a law is get violated or a crime is happened in our society or a violation against anything is happened in an illegal manner, then that crime made by a particular individual or particular community is to be punished. New laws have been enacted to control pollution and to provide employment also. So, in order to provide the employment for all the people, certain laws have been made, and also in order to prevent the pollution on the environment, certain laws are there so that the people can protect the environment as per the policies, and the contamination can be reduced by that is made by anthropogenic activities, and also protection of women from domestic violence act came into effect in 2006. So in 2006 there is a act known as domestic violence act. Okay, it was came into force in effect in 2006. In a democracy like ours, citizens can express their unwillingness to accept repressive laws framed by the parliament. So, sometimes the parliament will enact some of the repressive laws. Repressive laws means the laws that brutally control persons and often prevent them from exercising their fundamental rights, including right to speech, right to assembly, etc. So these types of repressive laws that are being implemented by the parliament, then the people or citizens of the society can express their unwillingness to remove or act against these types of laws. The court has the power to modify or cancel laws if it finds that they don't adhere to the constitution. So, in addition to the power of the people, there is a power for court is also there. If there is, if the law or if there is the law that do not adhere to the constitution, then the court has the power to modify or cancel these types of laws. And it is the extent, involvement and enthusiasm of the people that helps parliament perform its representative functions properly. So if the people who are possessing some types of enthusiasm, extent, involvement in the process of government, then the lawmaking become easier and its implementation of actions in the society become easier, and thus the representatives can act in effective manner also. So that there should be active involvement or participation of the people in a process of government. Then only the government can work in a proper manner for the betterment of our society. So the people can or the court can fight against or question the unpopular or controversial laws. Then the glossary is here: criticize, evolution, sedition, and repressive. Sedition means some crime related with that is against our country, crimes against our country. Okay. So friends, thank you so much for your kind listening. See you again.